I want to teach kids the difference between a credit card or debit card, how to write a check, how to pay bills.
An important political figure from Alabama came to Thompson, and in today's show we have what went down in that meeting. The football team plays at home tonight versus Vestavia, and they hope to continue to build upon their 3-game winning streak. The homecoming parade was canceled Wednesday due to bad weather, and there are plans being made to reschedule the event. Stay tuned in to find out the new plan.
Go.
Class Olympics were hosted this morning. Good morning, I'm Angel Buck.
And I'm Sawyer Callahan, and this is THS TV. Students were able to separate into teams and participate in various competitions such as dodgeball, tug of war, sack races, chubby bunny, a three-legged race, and more.
Winners will be announced once time for each team and each event have been calculated. Individual winners as of right now are freshmen for Scholars Bowl, sophomores for tug of war, juniors for dodgeball. If you missed out on the Class Olympics, visit THS TV on Instagram to view the saved live stream.
Doing the little ping pong thing where I had to toot it up and shake it off. That was pretty cool. But let's play dodgeball though, so. Doing the little ping pong thing where I had to toot it up and shake it off. That was pretty cool. But my partner Ty, she pulled us through. Anyway, I really liked it. I think we should continue. My favorite part was watching all my classmates play dodgeball though, so.
City Council has just announced William Orman Construction Company to work on renovations of the former high school. The original plan for the school will take place last summer, but the scope of the renovations were much more extensive than originally estimated. After renovations, the council plans to start moving the middle school and 6th grade center into the old high school, intermediate school to the middle school, and the intermediate school will serve as a central office space for school system.
Well, seeing that we're going to be moving there, it is an exciting time for us. I'm happy that they are doing it the right way. The board and Dr. Vickers have always made good on their promises. So if they say they're going to fix it up for the safety of the students and the staff, I think that's a wonderful thing. I am a little afraid I might get lost. It's very large compared to our wonderful school that we're in, but I think it'll be wonderful once we're there.
This will begin the fall of 2019 semester.
The International Day of the Girl was just yesterday, and reporter Joseph Cooper is here to help you give a snapshot of the Thompson Girl Up Club and everything they had to offer.
The Girl Up Club is a nationwide organization that brings up real-world problems that women face all over the globe. They take on topics such as women empowerment and workplace equality, but this week they took their reach to a bit further. Last Wednesday, they held a meeting with Ashley Causey, who started the March for Our Lives campaign in Birmingham. The members then set up in the halls just yesterday with a photo booth in celebration of International Day of the Girl. This quirky booth gave other students a look at everything Girl Up has to offer.
International Day of the Girl is a holiday created by Girl Up, which is a United Nations foundation to empower women to become more involved in their communities and to become leaders. And we have a Girl Up Club at Thompson. This is our second year, and we really just want to branch out to all the girls of Thompson and just show them that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
The photo booth offered a sign with empowering quotes from women with a similar cause throughout history, and many props such as signs and balloons for the pictures. Students who took pictures and used the hashtag International Day of the Girl were also offered cookies. All students were invited to their meetings held on Wednesday in room B117.
Olympian Usain Bolt is now setting records in other areas of competition. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag CCMFC is trending this morning with over 50,000 tweets after Usain Bolt and the Central Coast Mariners defeated MacArthur Southwest United with a final game score of 4-0. Bolt was able to score his first professional goal and then a second further into the game. The Australian Mariners did not allow their opponent to score, which has set new records in Australian football history. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
3, 2, 1. All F-35 employed in the U.S. have been temporarily grounded after the pilot was safely ejected from the plane before any damage was done to him. All F-35 fighter jets deployed in the U.S. have been temporarily grounded after a crash that happened in South Carolina last month. After the accident, an investigation was opened to reveal bad fuel tubes. The pilot was safely ejected from the plane before any damage was done to him.
All right, so this being homecoming week, and everyone is so excited about the game against Vestavia tonight. And so, what are y'all's thoughts on it? Well, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the game tonight, but coming on Monday, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the score will be and see if Thompson can come out with a win.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see since they won last week and just to see how they perform this week because it's homecoming.
Yeah, of course. I've got more in today's sports. But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV.
Did you miss a volleyball game? I have the recap in today's sports. Need tutoring? Find out what group will be giving tutoring sessions in today's news. This is THS TV, Thompson High School's source for sports.
The Warriors look to build on their 3-game win streak tonight with a homecoming win over Vestavia. The Warriors are currently 5-1 on the season and are looking to gain momentum to make their playoffs last year. Last year, the Warriors went to Vestavia and won, so the Rebels are sure to have revenge on their mind. Quarterback Talia Tagovailoa is coming off a 400-plus yard last week, so it will be interesting to see what Vestavia does to try and stop him. Make sure you show up to the stadium tonight and support your Warriors. The volleyball teams had their senior night last night. The seniors on junior varsity and varsity were recognized before the game after years of playing on the team. They walked out by the parents and close friends, then were given flowers, gifts, and good luck for the rest of the season. Want to know what other teams are playing tonight? Reporter Lizzie Milstead will give you all the details.
Teacher and coach Jake Gaines met with Senator Doug Jones' Chief of Staff today to discuss why it's so important for financial literacy to be taught in schools. In his class, financial literacy is emphasized to students due to its important role after high school.
Financial literacy, it's more than just what you learn in school. It's what you take after school and apply it. I want to teach kids the difference between a credit card, a debit card, how to write a check, how to pay bills, do the little things that other classes may not be able to do because of their time.
Football season is in full swing and games are starting to determine playoff standings. Hoover is taking on Spain Park this week at Spain Park. The Warriors and the Buccaneers are both coming off of a 35-7 win from last Friday. Thompson beat Spain Park at home and Hoover won at home over Tuscaloosa County. Tuscaloosa County and Oak Mountain are going head-to-head tonight after their losses last week. Oak Mountain is traveling to Tuscaloosa County after a 21-0 loss against Mountain Brook last Thursday. Oak Mountain and Spain Park's playoff standings aren't looking good as they have only won 1 game this season. The Buccaneers have lost 2 games so far this season, while the Warriors have only lost 1. Tonight is the homecoming game against Vestavia at home at 7. Stay tuned for a preview of tonight's game. Reporting for THS TV on football teams around our area, I'm Lizzie Milstead.
From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines.
The Lakers and Celtics have attracted the most bets to win the NBA championship this season. The Celtics are 5-1, while the Lakers are 12-1 to win the title.
All-star guard Jimmy Butler made a dramatic return to the Minnesota Timberwolves this past Wednesday. He challenged coaches, teammates, and front office executives during the practice session, league sources told ESPN. Khabib has threatened to leave the UFC if the promotion cuts ties with his teammate and rostered featherweight, Zabira Tukhugov. Zabira has been threatened to be cut pertaining to his involvement in the fights following Khabib's victory.
That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Tuesday for a football recap. Now back to Sawyer with more news.
Thompson's very own Coach Jake Gaines met this morning for a roundtable discussion on financial literacy, and if you weren't able to attend, reporter Blakely Chanel has all the details.
Teacher and Coach Jake Gaines met with Senator Doug Jones' Chief of Staff today to discuss why it's so important for financial literacy to be taught in schools. In his class, financial literacy is emphasized to students due to its important role after high school.
Financial literacy, it's more than just what you learn in school. It's what you take after school and apply it. I want to teach kids the difference between a credit card and a debit card, how to write a check, how to pay bills, do the little things that other classes may not be able to do because of their time constraints. Every class that's offered here is important, and none is more important than the other. But I'm always hopeful that in my class we can learn life skills like time management and different things to do that these kids can apply to their lives.
Today, during first and second period, Gaines and a few other educators shared their input on the benefits of learning this subject and gave advice to students who attended.
We're going to be having a roundtable discussion with Senator Doug Jones and some other representatives discussing the possibility of making financial literacy a required course in high schools around the state. It's something that I get to teach here and, along with the other business teachers, and we really love it. I think the kids get a lot out of it, and so we just want to discuss it and see how we can take the next steps.
Gaines hopes to inspire Senator Jones and his Chief of Staff into making career prep and financial literacy required in all schools across the state of Alabama. For an update on how the meeting went, keep tuning in to THS TV. Reporting on the roundtable meeting with teacher and coach Jake Gaines, I'm Blakely Chanel.
The AFJROTC Kitty Hawk Air Society is having tutoring sessions on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursday, and Fridays to any students that would like to help. They will be during zero period in room D101. They are also selling cookie dough. The prices range from $80 to $25, and to purchase them, see any ROTC member.
So the band had a competition last week, and I heard that they did really well.
Yeah, they did. They had it at the it was the Lake Martin Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
They did very, very well. They had they got very many awards, and their halftime show it honors Birmingham. So it has the color tunnel, the Sloss furnace, and me personally, I think it's really, really cool that they did that. It was really a really good idea.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our band and how well they did in the competition, just like they do in all other competitions.
I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Gracie has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV.
Know how the band did at their competition this past weekend? I have a recap in today's entertainment.
Do you want to get clear and healthy skin? I have tips on how to get it on today's special segment.
You're watching THS TV, Thompson High School's source for entertainment.
Good morning, I'm Peyton Noden, and this is your weekend's Warrior weather. Homecoming couldn't have been placed at a better time. Throughout the weekend, the highs for Saturday will be in the 70s and the low will be in the high 40s, with only a 10% chance of rain on Saturday. So make sure to bring a light jacket and enjoy the sunny days for your homecoming pictures. Moving to Monday, the chance of rain increases to 60%, but it's still staying in the high 70s and the low 80s, and Tuesday will be around the same with a 50% chance of rain. That's all for today's Warrior weather. Now, back to Kendall with today's entertainment update.
It's homecoming week, and the Spirit Committee takes you through time.
The Marching Southern Sounds Band again verified as one of the top bands in the state as it swept nearly all categories at the Lake Barn Invitational Competition. They competed in the open category against Spain Park High School. This year's show, Iron Man, A Celebration of Birmingham, Thompson wowed the judges during the Alex City competition as the band and visual ensemble earned the following awards: the Best in Class Drum Major, Guard, Majorette, Dance, and Percussion. They got the highest music score and the marching score and the most entertainment, and John Michael McCrory got the Best Overall Soloist. The band will compete in the Jacksonville State University competition on August 20th. On Wednesday, the annual homecoming parade was canceled due to bad threats of bad weather after Hurricane Michael hit parts of the southern coast. While the parade was unable to be rescheduled, students in the Alabaster community will still be able to enjoy the homecoming fun with a tradition of a community-wide pep rally before Friday's game. The school floats will also be displayed in front of each school to show off the students' hard work, and that was put towards best representing their school. The homecoming game is still scheduled for tonight at 7 p.m. before the dance tomorrow at the Pelham Civic Center. Tomorrow is homecoming, and students and teachers have been celebrating all week with decorations. Reporter Brad Lewis will fill you in.
It's homecoming week, and the Spirit Committee takes you through time as they decorated the halls for the decades. These decorations will be on the A200 hallway. The decorations are different for each class. The freshmen's theme was the 80s, sophomores were the 50s, juniors were the 90s, and seniors were the 70s. Teachers are pitching in on the fun with a variety of decorations, such as Miss Faust, who did a space-themed room.
This was actually one of my student aides' idea, Abby Abercrombie. She thought it would be fun to paint stars, and I think she did an awesome job.
The decorations are going to be gone soon, so come and enjoy them while they're still here. Reporting from THS TV, I'm Brad Lewis.
Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines. Second tour in 3 years due to unforeseen circumstances. Azalea confirms canceling her tour via Twitter last Sunday, saying, quote, "I was excited for the tour, but the choice was out of my hands and not my call." Hillary and Bill Clinton announced last Monday that they will be going on tour to 4 different cities around North America during this year in 2019. The Clintons will have conversations that will, quote, "inspire anecdotes that shape their historic careers in public service." Actor Scott Wilson, who played Richard Hickok in the hit show Walking Dead, died at the age of 76. Wilson has also starred on films like The Host, In the Heat of the Night, and The Ninth Configuration. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Tuesday for another segment of Meet the Cast. Now let's toss it to dating with more tips on how to keep your skin healthy.
Are you looking for a few ways to get healthier skin? Well, I've got you covered. Here are 5 tips to get clearer, healthier skin. Tip 1 would be to know your skin type. Once you know your skin type, it will be easier to know what products to use on your face so it doesn't damage your skin. Next, you should watch what type of cleaner you use. If you use a strong one on a daily basis, it can strip natural oils from your skin. You also need to moisturize every day, no matter what skin type you are. Apply the moisturizer while your skin is still damp from washing your face. And if you have acne or your skin is naturally oily, find a lightweight and oil-free moisturizer, which will prevent it from blocking your pores. The 4th tip is to protect your skin from the harsh sun. Put on sunscreen and reapply it every 2 hours. This will protect your skin from the harsh sun rays. Final thing you can do is to manage your stress. Stress can cause acne breakouts and cause other skin problems. That's all for today's Health Corner. Tune in on every Friday for more health tips. Now back to Angel with more news.
The local thrift store is hosting a raffle ticket event where you can go and place your name on a ticket to be in the drawing for a free surprise. Near the end of October, if your ticket is drawn, you will get 2 minutes to go through the entire store and pick out whatever you want. If you make it to the register in time, you get everything in your buggy for free. Go to the American Thrift Store now to put your name in the drawing. For more updates on local stories, keep tuning in on THS TV. So I think it's really cool that they're doing this raffle ticket because you can get a lot of stuff in those buggies, and I think it's really fun.
Yeah, you can. I didn't even know that they were doing this. This is the first time that I've heard about it, and I might even go do that because you have 3 minutes though to go around the whole store and get whatever you want, and then if you get back in time, you get all that for free. So yeah, I think it's a really good idea, and I feel like a lot of people will actually go and do that.
We've got you covered on events happening around our community.
Now, Gracie has you covered with today's bus stop forecast. Gracie?
Going to the football game, you might want to bring a light jacket with winds moving to 10 miles an hour with the temperature going down to the 50s. That's all for today's Friday night forecast. Back to you guys.
All right, so the homecoming game is tonight against Vestavia, like we said before, and I'm very excited about it because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not correct, but this is their 7th game of the season. So right now they're 5-1. So hoping that they can, come together and just, make it, 6-1. So. Yeah. Thompson is doing very, very well this season, and of course, Vestavia is a very good team too. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how they do at the homecoming game, and just see if Thompson can just come out with that win.
Yeah, I really hope that Thompson can come and play well against Vestavia and hopefully get 6-1.
Yeah.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Tuesday for a recap on tonight's homecoming game. And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.